Good morning, everybody. We are here. Another beautiful day today. High winds, 68 degrees. It didn't seem that windy out to me. We've got Keep first in the chat. What's going on, Keep? Good morning to you. The franchise, IFRSRT. Oh my goodness, learn to spell. Franchise, you thought you were first, but it keeps showing up, man. Good morning to you. Pudgy, what's going on? Notos first. Boom, baby. Roulette wheel. Pika first. So sad. It is sad. Where's Dark Bro at, man? Dark Bro must still be sleeping. Notos, Kalani, Pudgy, Nick F, Notos. Nick F, good morning to you, man. Notos, regular wheel. No, that's roulette wheel. Pudgy, how you doing? Pudgy, King Poodle, a Keep. Oh, yes, Pudgy and Notos. Glad all you guys are in here. Let's check the market out right now. We've got AMC in the top left-hand side of the screen sitting at $4.67, up 0.75% on the day today. Shiba Inu coin sitting at 786 points per coin. GameStop sitting at 25.71. Bitcoin sitting at 26,362 points per coin. That's dollars right there. $26,370 per coin. The Nasdaq having a pretty tough day today. Nasdaq pulling back a little bit to 13,187, and we're still looking very good, guys. Still maintaining this. What was a level of resistance now could be a level of support on the Nasdaq. So 13,003 was the high of the day today, looking very good, and pulling back to 13,186, still maintaining a beautiful ascending trend line. Dogecoin sitting at 6.7 cents. Ethereum sitting at 1800. Sorry, I'm manifesting $18,000 Bitcoin here, Ethereum here. My goodness, 1840. Shiba Inu coin sitting at 786, down 4% on the day today. Bitcoin sitting at 26,386. Mullen Auto. Oh my goodness, man. I do not understand Mullen Auto. Mullen Auto getting blasted down to 53 cents this morning, sitting at 54 cents right now. Currently down 6.5 cents on the day, a 10+% loss, and it has done nothing but go down for like the last year. Mullen Auto is in some trouble, to say the least. Sundial sitting at $1.46.5. The SPY sitting at $4.27. BBIG $2.27. Highcroft Mining 35 cents. Netflix $4.04. QQQ $3.51. AMC or Ape, not AMC. It says AMC Entertainment on it, but it's Ape. Ape sitting at $1.58 right now. MPW at $9.18. MPW actually pretty good, up 2% today. Tesla sitting at $2.26. Enovix $14. Enovix on its way back up, 2+% gains right there. PID sitting at $17.95. Not very much volume on that one. And Joby up 3%. Gorilla looking good on Joby there. $6.50 on Joby. And had some nice 678. 653 at the moment. And the daily chart is looking beautiful. Hey man, I don't know if we tested, if this was its attempt at that $7 range of resistance, if we got to pull it back a little bit to these, to the bodies of the candles and not just the wicks, but it could have been touching that resistance right there this morning and pulling back off of it a little bit. A beautiful graph going and breaking all levels of resistance. May have a little hesitation at this $6.87 level there, but Joby looking amazing nonetheless. Congratulations on that one, Gorilla. It is looking solid. What do we got? How long did that take you, Kombu? Kombu said something. Oh my gosh, all the way backwards. First, Pika Queen. I like it, Kombu, man. That would have taken me a very long time to write that. Shiba is going down. Darn. Shiba is going down. Shiba's sitting at 786 points per coin right now. Shiba actually below this pretty strong level of support right here. But the good news is, guys, we look at a weekly chart. Do I want to look at a weekly or can we zoom out on the daily? Yeah, we might be able to zoom out on the daily here. You guys can see this. It basically pulls up about a year. Shiba Inu coin touching 713. Touching this 700. Touching this 700 again. Shiba Inu coin forming a triple bottom pattern. Now, one of two things is obviously going to happen, but triple bottoms are very strong indicators of levels of support. So Shiba Inu coin does have a decent chance of bouncing off on this triple bottom technical breakout pattern. The bad news is, okay, and I'm not trying to scare anybody, but Shiba Inu coin is moving lower on some pretty hard pressure in the cryptocurrency, total environment, right? The fact that SEC is suing Binance, the fact that the SEC is suing Coinbase, the fact that the SEC is trying to control the entire cryptocurrency market right now is not looking too good for crypto prices. That could drive Shiba Inu coin below this level of support here. Not 100% sure if it will, but we've got a very strong triple bottom that has formed, which is, I mean, that's a good sign. So Shiba Inu coin currently sitting at 787 points per coin, 3.85% lower on the day. Always going to have that one on the top right there, watching it. And Bitcoin currently in the bottom left. Dark Brody Lee, brother, what's for breakfast? Yeah, let us know, man. Let us know. Clay, do you think that Webull is at risk of a loss with the SEC similar to Binance and Coinbase? Kalani, that's a good question, and I've been thinking about that. I'm going to say, no, but I'm basing that off of the idea that you're not necessarily buying cryptocurrency on their platform. Now, let me explain. When you're buying these crypto assets, you are able to send them off of centralized exchanges to decentralized exchanges. You're allowed to put them in your own wallet. Webull only allows you to do that, I believe, with Bitcoin right now. So, and Bitcoin is not yet under fire. Now, that it does make it a little bit tougher, right? Because Webull typically has to go through all of the SEC requirements. Being a stockbroker, they have to make sure that everything that they listed is a registered security and all of that stuff, that they're a registered securities broker, and they are. Webull is registered with the SEC. So I don't know how that is going to affect the situation. Because they're a registered securities broker with the SEC, why wouldn't they be allowed to list what the SEC considers registered securities? Now, this is just me thinking. I don't actually know the law, and I don't actually know the rules, and I don't think that the SEC knows the rules either, because they seem to be making them up as they go. But let's just say that they consider Shiba Inu coin a registered security, or Solana, or whatever you want to put in there, a registered security. The SEC considers it a security. Well, the problem with Coinbase and Binance and so on is they're not a registered securities broker. Webull is. So I don't know if Webull would necessarily have to file additional paperwork, get additional licenses, or so on, or if because they're already registered, they would be okay. That's one thought process of mine. The other thought process is that you're not actually buying the crypto on Webull, right? Because you can't transfer it off. You are playing some sort of a derivative where Webull may be holding the crypto and then allowing you to take place in the price action or whatever, but you're not actually allowed to withdraw that crypto off of that platform. So you're not technically holding the crypto when you're on their platform. That's another thing that makes me think. So I don't have the answer. That's just me trying to rationalize it right now. And, I don't even know if the SEC or Webull has the answer to that. I really don't. You can blame PEPE for Shiba Inu's downward trend. You know what? PEPE took a lot of attention away from some other meme coins. When PEPE caused Wojak and Bob and Bobo and Pleb and all these guys to run as well, PEPE did garner a lot of attention there. My way hates me because I don't like pancakes. Kombu. So you like waffles, do the same thing. I've met a few people who don't like them. Claybro, how do you think that Binance SEC will affect the PEPE20 cryptos? Notos. Right off the bat, the just direct correlation, right, is that if Binance gets delisted, if BNB gets delisted, or BSC gets delisted from these exchanges and it loses value, well then of course those PEPE20 tokens will lose value, because think of the liquidity pool, right? If you've got, I don't know, a trillion Shiba Inu coin in the liquidity pool, and you've got a million BNB in the liquidity pool, all you do is divide the trillion by the million, and then you get the total value of all trillion tokens. If a million BNB is worth, I don't know, $250 million, then that coin, the total value of the trillion coins, is going to be worth $250 million. If all of a sudden BNB gets cut in half, those trillion coins are now only worth $125 million. It's everything in correlation to that liquidity pool there. So the fact that you could see the, I guess, denominator getting ripped in half, the value of that coin is going to get ripped in half as well. That's the direct correlation, is going to be the price action on BNB and, of course, BSC, because it's the denominator in the liquidity pool. Aside from that, dude, I don't know if they're going to be considered securities as well, because they are, of course, denominated in BEP20, and they're technically BNB tokens. I don't know if the SEC is necessarily trying to reach that far, or if they're just going to blanket it all together in the lawsuit against Binance and so on, and kind of bring that to light during the suit at some point. Blueberry pancakes with peanut butter and blueberry jelly and a little syrup. Fudgy. Sounds good to me, man. Pepe still poo-poo to you. Pep 20 Tide Cryptos. Yes, no toast. No, I got you, man. I do like sweet potato pancakes, though. Well, there you go, Kombu. Watch how much Pepe you buys. Pepe has the ability to blacklist your... Does it really, man? Why would Pepe get your wallet blacklisted? Oh, Pepe has the ability to blacklist your wallet. Yeah, I don't know why they would... I don't know why any crypto project would blacklist a smaller wallet. Like, I don't know if that makes much sense, but it is a concern, man. If they can blacklist wallets that they don't like, I don't know why they would not like you, but you are right, Kenneth. Pancakes are good about twice a month. Any more than that, and I started is like it roulette wheel. I think pancakes like twice a month is not bad, but you're right. I wouldn't have pancakes more than twice a month. I mean, I've bought them on Webull. That's why I ask. There are coins and tokens that's listed in the lawsuit also being sold on Webull. Yeah, Kalani, I mean, it is an excellent question. Unfortunately, I don't have the answer. You got to remember, Webull is a registered securities broker. So technically anything that would be considered a security, they should have the authority to sell that. I just don't know if they have to now register... like Solana, for example. I don't know if they have to register Solana as a security on their platform, and they'll be fine. They should, and it could be treated differently, like I say, because you're not actually buying Solana in the sense that you can withdraw Solana off of their platform. So, what have the exchanges delisted so far? Dark Bro, I actually don't know the answer to that, man, but I would imagine that they are, or should be, getting rid of all of those things that are considered securities. They did that when the SEC had a problem with Ripple. And knowing that the SEC had a problem with Ripple, Coinbase delisted it, and Binance US delisted it. I don't think Kraken allows you to buy Ripple. So yeah, these U.S. crypto brokers, these U.S. crypto exchanges delisted it because the SEC considered it a security, and now the SEC, of course, considering 60 different coins securities. Remember to smash the like button. Please remember to do so, guys. Say, Clay, if the exchanges are removed from the USA and your crypto is still on, then what exactly happens to the coins we hold? So, Lith 88 Euro, man, my best guess in that situation is that you are going to be forced to withdraw, okay? So, similar to Voyager, right? Voyager no longer doing business in the United States. They are winding down operations. So, what is ending up happening here is that you are either going to withdraw once they allow withdrawals. We are either going to be forced to withdraw our cryptocurrency off of the Voyager platform and hold it on another platform or another DeFi or cold storage wallet. The alternative to that is they simply cash you out. So if these exchanges are leaving the United States and they are not allowed to have U.S. residents holding crypto on their platform, we are either going to be receiving a check, we are going to be forced to cash out, forced to withdraw, or forced to, move your crypto over to a different wallet in that situation. And like you say, man, that happens. That's in the worst case situation if the exchanges are forced to leave the United States. If they're no longer allowed to do business with U.S. citizens, clearly we're not going to be allowed to hold money on their platforms. Avalanche is still not a security. Yes, yet. Pika, everything is soon going to be a security, even Bitcoin. Gary Gensler's on a rampage, man. Roulette wheel! Thank you. Thank you. Roulette wheel! Thank you very much. Roulette wheel, man! Thank you very much. One more time, roulette wheel! Thank you very much for the super chat. Roulette wheel, absolutely appreciate it, man. You guys are incredible with the super chats. And I don't know why YouTube has got such a delay there, but YouTube's got a little delay with the super chat right there. And appreciate everything, roulette wheel. Thank you very much. 25 to 10 ratio. 25 watchers, 10 likes. Guys, don't forget to click that like button. Listen to Pudgy. J-Bone. Sam, we got 11 now. Roulette wheel showing up on the screen right now. Good deal. Roulette wheel, man. Thank you very much for that super chat. And you know what? I'm going to take a little authorized hydration with it. Perfect. J-Bones throwing the 11th like out there. I like it. With Voyager's money, I will double down on the blackjack table. I don't care about that money at this point. Yeah, you know what? Roulette wheel. I'm telling you, dude. Look, I'm in agreement with you. Right? I'm in agreement with you. I really wish that it wouldn't be some sort of a 35%, just ridiculously low amount of our holdings on Voyager. But dude, the crypto space, like, that's the people that I want to see regulated. I don't necessarily care too much about regulating individual crypto projects and labeling securities and stuff, but I do think that these crypto exchanges should be a little bit heavier, I guess a little heavier regulated than they are and were. You know, when you got Voyager and FTX and all these people going out and basically blowing billions of dollars in customer funds, that is insane, right? And they're not even getting in trouble for it. Think about that, man. Voyager's not even getting in trouble, and they blew billions of dollars in customer funds. So yeah, man, I would rather see these exchanges regulated than I would individual crypto projects. Clay, you have trusted channels explaining how to move crypto off exchange like Coinbase to hot and cold wallets. I seen a video for Solana on MetaMask, but there's videos stating it's not possible. I don't know who to trust. Yeah, Kalani, man. I don't know about holding Solana on MetaMask, right? I really don't. I do know that you can move your Solana easily from like Coinbase over to a KuCoin or something like that, or you know, from a Coinbase over to Binance International if you have access to an international Binance account and stuff. So I do know that you can move it there, but I don't know, you know, based on what sort of a token Solana is, what DeFi wallets you can hold it on. If anybody does have their Solana on a MetaMask, let Kalani know, because I don't have the answer to that one. Hey, all missing link, what's going on? Oh, all of a sudden, Pudgy isn't trying to sleep, so all the quieter stickers are getting sent. Yeah, Pudgy, what's going on with that, man? So Trust Wallet is not a part of US Binance, so yeah, Kenneth. But you got to remember, man, Binance US, Binance, and Changpeng Zhao are all being sued. It's not just Binance US that's being sued. So the SEC, I believe the SEC will next be coming after DeFi. I really do, man. They're going to take a play out of, I don't know, the European Union's crypto regulations and go after and make everybody on DeFi KYC themselves as well. So I would not doubt that that's something we see here in the near future is Trust Wallet, MetaMask, Coinbase Wallet, all of these DeFi blockchain wallets also integrated into SEC lawsuits. Someone needs to go to a prison for that debacle. Yeah, you know what? Roulette wheel. I don't disagree with that, right? I really don't disagree with that. There was a lot of nonsense. And, you know, of course, Voyager is going to blame Three Arrows Capital. And Three Arrows Capital is going to blame FTX. And FTX is going to blame regulation. And everybody's going to blame somebody else. But yeah, dude, you know, when you go out there and you take $1 billion, like with Voyager taking $1 billion and loaning, I think $300 million to Three Arrows Capital without really understanding the risk of that loan and without really, I guess, divulging that risk to customers that are on their platform, dude, that is messed up, man. And it's a little scammy to me. Isn't the SEC's job to protect the consumer? Because it feels more like they're just trying to pave the way for CBDC. Yes, Kombu, you are right, man. And if you ask Gary Gensler, he'll probably say that a CBDC will protect the consumer. He'll switch it back and kind of make you feel like, oh, yeah, you know, I need a CBDC. I need this central bank digital currency to make sure that none of the transactions that I do or anybody else does are illicit and illegal. This is the best path forward for the United States and the world. So, yeah, dude, you're right. You're right. All right, shower time. I'm listening on my speaker BRB. There you go, Dark Bro. Hey, brothers and sisters, what's going on? Don't be so salty. Move my Shib to MetaMask, but I still need to get my Cardano, Solana, and Ethereum off of Coinbase. Willing to consider a cold wallet. Just need to know what's safe and not a thefting scam. Yeah, Kulani, dude. You know, if you're considering a cold storage wallet, I know there's been a lot of, not problems, but there's been a lot of controversy with Ledger over the last couple of weeks here because people are now concerned that Ledger's got some sort of a backdoor into knowing people's seed phrases and knowing their codes. Ledger is one of the first movers in this space, and they've worked out a lot of kinks. Trezor is another quick mover in the space, and they're also pretty secure. Cold storage wallets should be good. Clearly, you know, you've got Tangent that's partnering with Shiba Inu coin, and they're highly rated out of, I think, Switzerland. So there's a lot of names out there in terms of cold storage that shouldn't be that bad. Here's my thought process on it, man. You know, if you do end up getting some sort of like a cold storage wallet out there that you're holding all your cryptocurrency on, it may have to sit on your desk for another 5 years. I really think that the SEC is going to be coming hard at cryptocurrency, and I really think that the SEC is, you know, running the potential to ban or make cryptocurrency, I guess, in citizens' pockets illegal for a while. I believe in the future of crypto, but I think that we might have to go through a period where crypto just sits stagnant on our desks, and then one day when prohibition is over and the cryptocurrency is no longer prohibited, then of course we could see prices rise again. That's sort of like my doomsday outlook on crypto. But cold storage wallet, as long as you don't lose it, would be a pretty good thing to have. Is my loot still in a good place, being staked on Terra Station? So Darth Diabetic. You know, currently I would say yes until the SEC decides to target DeFi exchanges, DeFi platforms, DeFi wallets, and so on. What we're seeing in the European Union is that the European regulators are wanting all DeFi platforms to also KYC their customers. Know your customer, right? You got to give them your social security number. You got to give them your name, your license, whatever form of KYC they find necessary. They are not only going to require that for centralized exchanges, but decentralized exchanges as well. So it's tough, man, because here in the United States, in order to have access to something like Terra Station, you may have to KYC yourself. Terra Station not being a part of the United States, it makes it difficult, dude, because you have access to it, yes, as a U.S. citizen, I would imagine, Darth Diabetic, I don't know exactly where you're at, but Terra Station not being a U.S. entity, why would they have to follow U.S. laws? You as a U.S. citizen, you know, would have to follow U.S. laws. Wonder how much Kevin O'Leary is responsible for them coming after CZ. Yeah, I wonder, Tony. I really don't know. Does he have that kind of pull? I mean, that's a question for me. Hello, everyone, inside Donato's right now. Forgot the earbuds so in the truck, so give me a minute, and I'll say hello to everyone again. Chris, gotcha, man. I guess SBF is on that Epstein train. Yep, must be, man. Hey, Chris, heck yeah. I'm still using Ledger, but looking at other options. Yeah, Tony D, man. A lot of people were upset about Ledger there. Johnny J! Thank you very much for the super chat, John J says. So it's time to catch a Pudgy. Ooh, yes, wait for it. Oh, it's time to catch a Pudgy, man. Wait for it. Wait for it. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. Welcome to the Catch a Pudgy. Yes, John J, man, thank you very much. Did we get him? Did we get him? I think we got. I got him. Oh, wow, Pudgy has escaped. Ah, come on, man. John J, I thought we got him, man. I thought we got him. Pudgy is in here. Ah, a wild Pudgy has escaped and nobody caught it. Darn it! John J, we're going to have to try again, man, because Pudgy says he escaped. And if he's typing right now, he must have escaped. John J, dude, thank you very much for that super chat. Pudgy, thank you very much for trying to be caught. Apparently, it did not work. That pen clicking is killing me. Don't be so salty. Well, you know what? I'm gonna set the pen down and I'm gonna flip a silent coin instead right now. That thing that Pika got me it's addicting, man. Flipping that. It's not a pen. It's actually this thing right here, and it's very cool. So it's this little, it's like a little fidget thing, and then you just, oh yeah. Oh man, it's nice. But it is addicting, you gotta flip it around. So I'm gonna flip this silent coin instead. Screw it, I'm starting an exchange. Kenneth, there you go, man. Kenneth, you probably could, dude. If you started a decentralized exchange, yeah, you'd probably be very, very well off right now. Long-term retirement portfolio added $110 this morning, currently up 1.03%, and is less than $25 away from $14,000. Rolled Friday options forward up for a strike of to $14. 50 cents up, and plus 2 weeks to earn 2 cents. A very nice, Frank. Another $2 per contract. GLW up the strike to $33, $1 from the 32. Very nice. 3 weeks out, and you got another $5 in income there. 5 cents on the contract is $5, man. Very nicely done, Frank. Frank generating that options income, guys. Slowly but surely bringing some money in there. Cannot beat it, Frank. Looking very good. Get yourself an Oh-No roller. Totally silent fidgeting. Don't be so salty. I have no idea what an Oh-No roller is. Look, if we got this, I could just, you guys can't hear this. Can you hear this? If I just do that? There's no way you guys are hearing that. Do you see anything coming out soon from Coinbase on Rap Luna due to the SEC suit? Darth Diabetic. No, I honestly, I see... Worst case scenario, I see these exchanges shutting down U.S. operations. One of the reasons they may do that, okay, is to call the SEC's bluff. Right now, the SEC is stating that they need to control the crypto space because the crypto space is the wild, wild west, and everybody is bad actors and so on. Well, when the government realizes that they are losing potentially millions, tens of millions, hundreds of millions, or billions of dollars in annual tax revenue, because these centralized exchanges are leaving the United States, well, they're going to be a little bit more open, or should be a little bit more open, to accommodating these centralized exchanges. They don't want to miss out on billions of dollars in tax revenue. And if they scare Coinbase, Crypto.com, imagine all of the people that these places employ. Imagine all of the money that these corporations are paying in taxes. It's going to be a huge hit if they decide to pack up and leave. All of the profit being made by traders and cryptocurrency holders, it goes to paying taxes as well. So if they call the SEC's bluff and they pack up and leave the U.S., that's going to hit the U.S. pretty hard. That could be one of the things we see. Another thing we see is that, these cryptocurrency exchanges just try to litigate it out. 3, 4, 5 years down the road, when the litigation finally comes to an end, that is when we have cryptocurrency laws, cryptocurrency regulations, and cryptocurrency precedents set by all of the litigation between the SEC and these exchanges. Then we would have guidelines. Then we would have regulation in the crypto space. And that should lead to a pretty solid bull market. Sorry. So it's really a tough situation to determine with any certainty. I've been mining Pi for years, and lately they keep asking me to KYC, and now I have a few thousand shares of this. Can you look up the price of Pi? Yes, I can try, Kenneth. Pi is a pretty popular one, but I've never mined Pi myself. Pi, is it this one? Is it Pi Network here, the $25 one? Where are we at? Is it this $25 one right here? I'm pretty sure this is the Pi Network that everybody talks about being $25.03. And was doing much better, but I guess as more and more people mine it, the price of Pi has been coming down. Is that what's going on? Because back at the end of, I don't know if this is the correct one or not, man, but $280 down to $25 there pretty quickly. Not sure if this is the right one or not, so please be aware that might not be the one that Kenneth is talking about. Okay, hello everyone. Herclay talking about American law. The country's laws are made-up rules broken down to rules created by man. Then realizing man-made rules are exactly that. Made up equals... Dude, Chris is like a... Dude, you really like to break things down, and I like it, man. Yes, everything is made up, dude. Everything is made up. A lot of it based on, theoretical morals and stuff. But that you are absolutely right, man. Man-made laws, they are made up. I think we're good. Yesterday should have crushed crypto. Instead, we bounced right back. I think Gary and the SEC miscalculated their moves. Wonder what the next move is going to be. Yeah, Tony D, man, I hope you're right. I agree with you that I definitely expected Bitcoin to fall lower and not bounce back up and retest $27,000 yesterday. It's almost like on this daily graph here. Let's look at the hourly. It's almost like we got the news of the Coinbase lawsuit and then boom, either people did not care or we were just having a nice technical bounce and Bitcoin was ignoring all of that action. It did pay attention to the Binance news. All right, we did fall off pretty hard. So I don't know if this is a technical bounce. I don't know if this is people realizing the SEC's just in over their head now and willing to buy, but I would have expected another leg down with the Coinbase lawsuit being announced as opposed to another leg up with the Coinbase lawsuit being announced there. So I do agree with you on that one, man. I think the crypto should have gone down yesterday, but instead it bounced back. Pudge ain't got a computer no more, can't do crap. Darn it! What happened to the computer, man? Pi is worthless at the moment. Havoc, gotcha. Hey, Clay, do you think the XRP loss will actually come to an end next week? Raid De Silva, let me put it this way, man. I do not. Unless XRP loses, okay? If Ripple wins next week, that is going to make the SEC look like even bigger fools than they are. Going after centralized exchanges like Binance and Coinbase when they can't even win a lawsuit against Ripple. So that's the tough part, man. If the Ripple lawsuit does end next week, I don't see any way that it ends in favor of Ripple. If it doesn't end next week, it's just going to get eaten up by litigation with Binance and litigation with Coinbase here. And just be another headline in the midst of the SEC's nonsense. Let's see. It was a Hunter Wick to wipe out leverage traders. Market yeah, Thomas, man, possibly. But I do believe that down wick that we had to wipe out some leverage traders and so on, I personally believe that it was justified in Bitcoin because suing Binance and potentially causing these exchanges to leave the U.S., to me, that is big news. It's legitimate news. Volatility is definitely not done. Absolutely. I had to sell it before I got back to work because I needed the money. Gotcha, Dark Bro, gotcha. Price prediction for XRP by the end of the year. David Bordoy Girones. All depends on the lawsuit, man. All depends on the lawsuit. I believe that XRP can one day be a $1 trillion company, okay? Plenty of banks are near the $1 trillion mark. You've got companies like Apple, Google, and so on that are running $1 trillion+ valuations. Even Nvidia right now, bouncing around that $1 trillion valuation mark. XRP is an actual company that does actual business in the global financial world. If they are able to front run this kind of blockchain technology and front run as a crypto, I guess, intermediary when it comes to international finance, they too could be a $1 trillion company. So therefore, like the 25 to 28, I mean, let's just go 25 because it's easier math. That would be a 40x increase from where we currently are, going from roughly a $25 billion valuation, I know it's slightly higher right now, I think, to a $1 trillion valuation. XRP's got a lot of potential. I don't know. I don't think they're going to get to $1 trillion by the end of the year. I still think they need to grow as a business. But if they lose the lawsuit and they're not allowed to have their XRP out there and they have to pay some sort of a massive multi-billion-dollar fine, there's still going to be a lot to do business, but they might just get hit in the short term. So it's very difficult to say what price it's going to be is basically what I'm trying to tell you. Me, yow, Johnny J, what's going on? I wouldn't have had to sell if I yeah, that sucks, Stark, bro. You wouldn't have had to sell, but they postponed you like what, 2 weeks or a month or something. That was nonsense. I need some non-financial advice. Should I sell my PEPE bag that is all profit and buy more XRP? Emotional advice only. Kombu, man, what I see right now is a lot of people excited about XRP, but they're not excited about PEPE. Okay, the meme frenzy that we had last month has already died down a lot. People aren't talking about PEPE and Wojak and all of these other little meme coins like they were just a couple of weeks ago, dude. It's their, I guess, turn on a dime mentality, and they're extremely short attention spans. So I would say that XRP has more hype. Clearly, stuff like PEPE and these smaller coins have more potential if they do catch on or begin to run again. You can't compare a $400 million coin to a $30 billion coin. $30 billion can only go up so high. $400 million, dude, can 100x before it even gets to the same price levels as XRP there. So some emotional advice says that more people are interested in XRP right now, but you may not have the same sort of upside potential. I trust XRP more than PEPE. There you go. I have a question. Eamon Malaysia. What's your question there? It is what it is. I'll get another one. We're going to be becoming debt-free at the moment. Dark, bro. That's what I like to hear, man. Will the burn affect what I already bought? Eamon, are you talking about Terra Luna Classic? So I don't know if I understand the question fully. Let me say this. So maybe you bought 1 million Terra Luna Classic and the burns that are going on right now. If you sell that Terra Luna Classic and you sell it off of a centralized exchange, you are going to have to pay the burn tax, okay? So that's going to affect it. Yes, if you sell it off exchange, you're going to have to pay a burn tax. 0.5%. If it goes lower, maybe 0.2% again. If it goes higher, maybe 1%, whatever the tax is. If you want it to affect the price of your coins, yes. The thing is, though, we need to burn a lot more than we are currently burning in order to affect the price of your Terra Luna Classic or any Terra Luna Classic for that matter. So let's say that burns continue to increase and 5 years down the road, the price is cut, or the supply is cut in half. Yes, your Terra Luna Classic's price will be affected by the reducing or diminishing supply of Terra Luna Classic. Sell your house to buy PEPE. That's a golden financial advice. I like it. Roulette wheel. YOLO, baby. YOLO. Como if you're feeling froggy. Sell half. There you go. What do you think about Wall Street memes pre-sale? Havoc, man. I don't know. So Wall Street bets, Wall Street games, Wall Street whatever. There's been a lot of those little coins out there. They seem to do very well short term, but then they come right back down. So if you're interested in getting into any of these Wall Street memes, Wall Street bets, cryptocurrencies, they do well in the short term, but then you can't hold these things long term because 99.99% of them either rug or just fizzle out and die. So I haven't seen their pre-sale, but if it's something that people get excited about, you can obviously make some short-term money with it. Is Velo worth it investing anymore? That I do not know. David, let's take a look at Velo real quick and see what that graph looks like. Velo, ladies and gentlemen, Velo is sitting down 0.84% of the day today. Not too much action, only a $16 million market cap. Very, very high potential because it's got such a low market cap. But it has done nothing. Well, here's the thing. So it's done nothing but go down. The thing I don't necessarily like, I don't know if it's because these coins are staked, if they're just not issued, or what. Only 17% of the supply is in circulation. I'd watch out for that. Can they issue more coins? And that's why the price is coming down and down and down and down. I wish I knew more about what they were doing, but unfortunately, I do not. That seems a little strange to me that only 17% of the supply is outstanding. Yeah, I don't really know necessarily what these guys have going on, but 17% of the supply is outstanding. I think that it should be more than that if you're not going to worry about it. What if I hold on to? Yeah, amen. So you don't have to sell to see the price increase, right? You're not going to be able to turn it back into US dollars or anything unless you sell it and then cash it out. But if you're holding, let's just say, 1 million Terra Luna Classic, and you want to hold it long term, if your 1 million Terra Luna Classic should be more valuable and should be more expensive if the total supply goes from 1 trillion to 1 billion. All of a sudden, you hold 1%, you hold 0.1% of the entire supply as opposed to 0.001% of the whole supply. It should be worth more at that point if we do burn a lot. It's always business as usual, regardless of what is going on and how many lawsuits you file. You cannot stop it. You cannot stop it. It's like the Titanic. We are going with the ship, baby. Yeah, Kenneth, man, I agree. I don't think that they're going to be able to stop cryptocurrency. They should have put an end to it when Bitcoin was worthless back in 2010. But why would they care about something that was worthless? They thought for sure this is not going to catch on. People aren't going to be buying internet money and decentralized money and so on. Well, they were wrong. It's grown into something much bigger, and the monster is probably out of control now in the sense that they can't contain it. Wrapped Luna, treasure or trash? Matthew, that is the question for everything, not just Wrapped Luna. You could even say the same thing about Bitcoin, man. Is Bitcoin treasure or trash? You could argue it both ways, that it's got no theoretical value, it's got no fundamental value. Other people could say that its fundamental value lies in its decentralization and its impossibility to control, manipulate, or shut down. So, I could go both ways on it all day. And that's the question that everybody must answer for themselves. What you are buying and investing in, is it trash or treasure? If XRP can win their lawsuit, there is hope for CZ Binance. I would say yes, a keep. I would say if Ripple wins their lawsuit, then how can Binance or how can the SEC claim that something like BNB is a security at that point? And I would say there's a lot of hope for Binance if XRP wins. Sarah Deste, 50 Shades of Croy. Kombu, throwing it all back. Kombu's getting good at his backwards type, man. What are your thoughts on Milady? Eamon, Milady is just as dangerous, if not more dangerous, than PEPE. And by danger, I mean volatile. So, PEPE had done very well. Milady had, yes, done very well. If the meme coin hype has faded, Milady is not going to do well, and neither is PEPE. So, I do see that excitement fading already. I just don't know if it'll kick back up. The least bit spike in price will make people want to FOMO back in. Yes, you see, there's a big roadblock for blockchain and crypto. That's my opinion. Yes, I agree with you, Mr. Brian. They are being a huge roadblock right now. The SEC would put crypto in a much better position, and the SEC would almost be hailed as heroes if they would simply put some guidelines out there. If they would simply say that, this is how we're going to regulate the market. Let's work with Coinbase, let's work with Binance, let's work with these industry players to, harbor a future for crypto. They're literally just taking them to court and suing them for stuff that they didn't even, it's not even a law, suing them for stuff that they don't necessarily even have regulatory power over. They're just trying to gain that attention and gain that power. That $110 I added, plus my options premium, plus my 1634 dividend on SPHY, all combined to add 6.5 more shares of SPHY. Annual dividend is now up to $1,085. Yes. And Frank, imagine, man, when your portfolio, maybe 5-10 years from now, you don't even add a single cent to it. It doubles in value, and your portfolio dividend 5 years from now is already paying $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 a year in annual dividends, and you're just sitting there on capital gains growth and no more contributions. It's going to be beautiful. Any thoughts on GME's direction during and after the earnings call? DD214, their previous earnings call was phenomenal, okay? GameStop is rallying on the day today. It looks like people are, I guess, I didn't know that they had an earnings call coming out today, but it looks like people are anticipating a positive earnings call. Here's the thing that you got to watch out for. We're reattempting the level that GameStop hit after their previous earnings call. Earnings here, beating expectations, positive cash flow, and GameStop ripped up from $17 to $27. You've got your Dragonfly Doji on the day today, so you've got some investor indecision and all of that, but people creeping up, 6+% gain on the day today, maybe reattempting that $27. If it breaks 27, GameStop could be running back up to a closer level of resistance around 31, 32, and I think that it would be phenomenal for GameStop to break back up to near $40, which is going to be very difficult. Their last earnings, and I don't know what the expectations are, but they blew away expectations last time. If analysts increase their expectations, it's obviously going to be hard to beat expectations that are already higher than they should be. So I don't know, man. They're reaching this resistance right now. They may tap it and pull back tomorrow, but they had a phenomenal day when they beat earnings on the last quarter's report. And of course, now that we talk about GameStop, there's a decent red candle on here, bringing it from 6% gain all the way down to a 4.5% gain. So thanks for bringing that one down. Pika's divorced internet husband. Thank you very much for the super chat. We've got a little divorce, alimony, Clay's lack of Luke, fist bump, fist bump, fist bump, fist bump, baby. Pika's divorced internet husband. Thank you very much for the super chat. One of the most consistent players in the game, ladies and gentlemen. I love it. Pika's divorced internet husband. Appreciate the super chat, man. Looking good out there. Looking very good, guys. AMC, Thomas. Yes, we got AMC in the top left-hand side of the screen right now. It is up 1.5% on the day today. Trying to follow, I would say, GameStop's sentiment a little bit right now. People excited about GameStop, not necessarily as excited about AMC, but we know that those two are pretty much held by the same investors out there. So AMC currently sitting at $4.70. A lot of AMC's future is going to be hinged on Adam Aaron and the lawsuit on whether or not he can convert APE into shares of AMC. Do you think Terra Luna will make 1 cent this year or next? Sarah Deste 50 Shades of Green. I don't think it's going to hit it this year. I think the Terra Luna Classic has the possibility of hitting 1 cent or close to it during a bull market rally. And that's the peak of a bull market rally. 1 cent mark is the equivalent, because of the increased supply, 1 cent is the equivalent of what Terra Luna Classic was when it was at $120 a coin. So if you expect it to reach those high market caps that it had just in at the beginning of 2022 there, we need to reach that 1 cent mark. It is possible, it is doable, but only if we get massive amounts of money flowing into the crypto space and flowing into Terra Luna Classic specifically. I don't think we see that this year, but I do think that we can see that during the next bull market. Let's see, I got my manager's dog. I'm swimming for millions because my neighbors are millionaires. Roulette wheel. Don't stick your hand in the dog's mouth. I'd rather lose a few hundred than miss a possible gem. There you go, Tony D. FOMO at its finest. Felipe! Mr. Silva, let's put it that way. Salt is so good. You pour it out on the table, and because it's good luck, you throw it over your shoulder. And then because salt tastes so good, you gotta... but every time it gets in your eyes. Mr. Silva, thank you very much for the super chat. Absolutely love that salt shaker. Yes, man. Thank you very much for that super chat. You guys are incredible. Pudgy says, talk to you later. Pudgy, thank you very much for being in here. Enjoy your afternoon. I know you clicked the like button, and if you didn't, click it on your way out, man. Later, Pudgy. Federal Aviation Administration all day. All day with the Federal Aviation Administration. J-Bones, I'm on that one with you. Later, G'd up. It's Pudge. There you go. Man, Kombu is killing the backwards chat right now. If you would condense your crypto, what 3 would you hold? Very good question. Let's just say for the long term, right? Not necessarily concerned about a bear market or anything and putting anything into a stable coin. I would say if you can only hold 3, man, you gotta have Bitcoin. You should probably have Ethereum, and these are just more long-term kind of, not guaranteed to grow, but longer term. You know these guys are gonna be around and continuing to build. So Ethereum, Bitcoin for sure. If you can only have 3, I'd probably add a little bit more of a long shot on there. And I would just say pick your poison at that point, man. If you believe that like a crypto.com or an exchange coin like BNB is going to thrive during the next bull market, sure, go with some sort of an exchange coin like a KuCoin or Kronos or BNB, something like that. If you believe it's going to be something like Ripple winning the lawsuit and bouncing back, take your long shot on something like a Ripple. If you want it to be a dog coin, Dogecoin, Shiba Inu coin, I would just throw something else in there that isn't necessarily a guaranteed mover, but has some pretty high potential to stack your gains with. And I'm just saying Bitcoin and Ethereum because, dude, those 2 guys are pretty much guaranteed to be around at the minimum. I will be rich because not of crypto, but because of a stupid dog. There you go, roll that wheel. Michael, how are you changing your name so often? I thought it was restricted. Very interesting. Just that good. Yes, he is. Actually, I have no idea. He's obviously not restricted. How will XRP's lawsuit settlement after preceding SEC lawsuits against the Binance and Coinbase? Yeah, so Elite Dark Lotus. This is my best opinion and my best guess on that. If XRP's settlement comes out in the next couple of weeks or months, if the judge decides in favor of XRP and Ripple, then the lawyers for Binance, the lawyers for Coinbase are going to, quote that judge and quote that decision just in every aspect of their litigation. So they're going to be sitting very good, and the SEC is going to have a near impossible chance of winning against Binance and winning against Coinbase if the current judge decides in favor of XRP and Ripple. If the judge somehow decides in favor of the SEC and not in favor of XRP and Ripple, well, the SEC is going to have a great chance of beating Binance and a great chance of beating Coinbase. And here's the thing that you got to remember. The short term is going to be the negative effect. It's going to be the negative impact. The SEC coming against Coinbase and Binance like that could still result, even though prices may get, demolished if exchanges leave the US and all of this. The end result of all of this nonsense should be guidelines in which the industry can act. For example, if we know that XRP becomes a security, if we know that the SEC wins the lawsuit, okay, sucks to be anybody that wanted to follow in XRP's footprint or footsteps, I guess, but at least we know that you can't do that now. And if you do it, you're going to have to go through some litigation and make a judge, change the law. If the SEC wins against Coinbase and Binance, okay, worst case scenario, they got to file millions or hundreds of millions of dollars in paperwork, potentially pay hundreds of millions of dollars in fines, all of that stuff. But now we're going to have some clarity and some understanding of what the industry is supposed to do when they're running a cryptocurrency exchange. So it is very dumb that the SEC is choosing to create this environment or create these guidelines through litigation, as opposed to just either proposing to Congress or, whatever the SEC does, and allowing actual laws to be made. Right now, they're suing these exchanges and saying that these exchanges are breaking laws that don't necessarily exist. They're using the regulation through enforcement to allow these judges to create the laws through litigation, as opposed to allowing Congress to create these laws and, through the legal process. So it's very strange that they're choosing that, but that's kind of the way I see it playing out right now. PDIH, it's a physical phone using biometrics and crypto, so no, I doubt it. Might have missed something. Right, I'm sure someone will try to rain on our parade. Dang it, man, come on, don't rain. Michael, we must stay together for the fur babies. There you go. A keep, don't do it, don't split. Chris, not financial advice, but seems like a good move, or even something like Cardano, Ethereum, and BNB. There you go. Anybody listening to Chris right now, it's opinion on XRP. Will it go up? If they win the lawsuit, yes, I think it'll go up. Great. It's a Blink-182 song, I keep. Staying together for the fur babies is a Blink-182 song? Or raining on our parade? Is that what we're talking about? Now I don't even know what we're talking about. Fur babies or raining on parades. Don't do that. Me? Somebody? I don't know who did one. Oh my gosh. Forgot about the fur babies. Guess we can work this out for the family. There you go. Now he's going to change his name back again, and he's going to get stuck with it. Yeah, I'm kind of stagnant with my account. Got out of AMC, then had to start taking out money, and now don't know what to do with the remainder. Chris, dude, here's what I'm going to say, man. The overall market has been looking very good since the beginning of 2023. I do see that we could be on the path to recovery. Let me say this, okay? And this is not to start some sort of a political debate or anything, but I have an inkling of a feeling, right, that we are going to start to see the stock market recovering into 2024. And they're going to use that as a debate tactic because, what are the chances of re-election if people's retirement accounts are down 40%? And there's no chance that they're going to retire because the stock market has been blasted. Well, man, we've watched the stock market erase a 35-40% loss, and now we're sitting on 15% overall losses. And I think we might continue to creep up on hopes of spurring re-election talks and stuff like that in 2024. People, they have very short attention spans. They have very short memories. They don't even remember that a couple of months ago, gas was $4 or $5 a gallon. Now, gas is so cheap, dude. Can you believe it's only $3.30 right now? Gas is cheap. They don't remember that eggs were $5, $6, $7, $9 a dozen. Well, shoot, dude, now $3 a dozen for an egg, so that looks really cheap. I think that we might see some stuff like that going on, and it just more conservative plays where you go out there, you got to share a Nike, you got to share a Disney, you got to share Google and Apple and so on. You might not double or triple your money, but I think you're going to be sitting pretty good over the short term and the long term right now. Is kind of thoughts of a bear market might be fading. Doesn't mean the economy's better yet. Doesn't mean that everything's in line with what it needs to be. But I think that the market may be anticipating some moves higher, and then the economy is going to catch up to it. Stay together for the kids, Clay. You got to, man. You got to. Do you think that Alchemy Pay can hit 1 penny in the bull run? Yeah, because I think Alchemy Pay had a pretty low market cap there. So Alchemy Pay. What do you mean 1 penny? You mean $1? Dude, Alchemy pays at 2 cents. I hope it doesn't hit 1 cent. If you're talking a 50x increase to going to $1 from here, because we're already at 2 cents on Alchemy Pay, then a 50x increase is basically a $5 billion valuation. Yes, I don't think that that is impossible on these coins during bull runs. You got to remember, though, the previous bull run only resulted in Alchemy going up to about 12 cents. So I don't know if you meant 10 cents. I don't know if you meant $1, but yes, I do think it's possible, at least for it to hit a 10 cent dollar mark there, or 10 cents dollar mark, $5 billion. We're going to have to see a drastic increase in the overall market, man. Yeah, PK, I think you were in preschool when that song came out, quite possibly. A good thing I didn't put my 401k into crypto back in 2021. I was seriously gonna, roulette wheel. If you would have done it in like May of 2021, it would have done very well for you. If you're doing it in November, December of 2021, you better be glad, yes. Let's see. Frank, I gotta start something. I realized I learned so much about short squeezes and all that crap. Now that that's over, I don't know where to start. You know what? Where you could start, Chris? Do this, man. Go out here. Just look at a future value calculator and start messing around with this. What is this, man? I don't know what kind of ads they're trying to show me here. Start messing around with this. You sit there and you see that you are going to make 0.5% a week for 52 weeks. And you do that on a $10,000 portfolio. 0.5% a week is not ridiculous. Dude, you made 30% on the year. You are not going to get a 30% increase at any bank or anything. All of a sudden, you do it for, 2 years worth. Your portfolio went from 10 grand to 16 grand. You do it for 4 years worth. Dude, you're sitting on 30 grand. You do it for 8 years worth. You're sitting on $80,000. 16 years. Nobody wants to think about 16 years from now, but you're sitting on 16 years from now, and you got $500,000. Dude, you're 40 years old. You're sitting on $500,000, literally zero contributions, and you're investing in things that simply make 0.5% a week, dude. A week, not a month, not a day or anything like that. A week. Mess around with the future value calculator. Inspire yourself to look at some long-term growth. Rule that wheel! Thank you very much for the super chat. My dog bite lawsuit won't be in millions, but they're more likely to be between 10,000 and 100,000. I will send you a fat super chat when I receive this settlement. Dude, don't sue your neighbor because of a dog roulette wheel, even though you're enticing me with a super chat. Thank you very much for that. Absolutely appreciate you there, roulette wheel. Be nice to your neighbor, man. Everything will be all right. Guys, I can't believe it's already 1:04, man. Somehow we ran over by 4 minutes. Get your name in the chat right now. We're going to do some shout-outs, and we will be back this afternoon. Appreciate every single one of you guys for being in here. Be nice to your neighbor, roulette wheel, man. Be nice. But it is a little weird if your neighbor's dog ran out and attacked you while you were running. I don't like the sound of that. But I don't know, man. I guess if it is bad, what are you going to do? You at least got to get some medical bills paid. Nonetheless, guys, we're going to do the shout-outs, and we will be back this afternoon. We have got Frank in the chat, man. See you later, Frank. Roulette wheel. See you later, Kombu. See ya. JB, man. Kalani, enjoy your day. We got to keep JB, roulette wheel. Chris, man. See you later. Kombu, it is 1 o'clock, yes. Alaman, see you later, man. Roulette Wheel, Dark Bro, Severed That Step, 50 Shades of Croy, SD, Thomas, man, enjoy it. Lemon Lust, enjoy your day. We got Frank, we get the Magic 8 Ball, baby. Akeep, see you later. Combo O'Clock, I like it. Elite Dark Lotus, Adele Rahman Aman, see you later. Grim Reaper, enjoy your day. Alex Rivera, peace out to you. Aiden, boom, thanks to you. Havoc, good game as well. All of you guys, you know what time it is. You want to say it with me, Tony D, say it with me. Till the next time, hope that each and every one of you have an awesome day. Oh, Dark Bro, man. Thank you very much for the super chat. I hope you didn't get hit with an ad or anything because I did put one on there right before I was about to click the button. Dark Bro, thank you very much for that super chat. Love that one. Appreciate you, dude. Tony D, enjoy it. DD214, Kombu, DLEA968. Peace out to you, Dark Bro. Thank you very much. Roulette Wheel, Lemon Lust, Mr. Brian, Chris, all of you guys. You know what time it is. You want to say it with me? Say it with me. Akeep. Till the next time, hope that each and every one of you have an awesome day.